Welcome to the Bible quiz. Let's play. Ready? Answer in the comments. Which prophecy does Peter cite in his sermon at Pentecost to explain Jesus' resurrection? Psalm 16 verses 8 to 11. Isaiah 53 verse 5. Joel 2 verses 28 to 32. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Psalm 16 verses 8 to 11. Next question. What is the symbolic meaning of the cloud that received Jesus at his ascension according to the Old Testament? Divine judgment. Guide for the people. Presence of God. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Presence of God. Next question. In which Old Testament passage does Isaiah prophesy about the Messiah's resurrection? Isaiah 7 verse 14. Isaiah 9 verse 6. Isaiah 53 verses 5 to 10. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Isaiah 53 verses 5 to 10. Next question. What are the implications of Jesus' ascension for the intercessory ministry? Jesus prays for us. Jesus prepares a place. Jesus sent the Holy Spirit. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Jesus prays for us. Next question. What did Jesus eat in front of the disciples after his resurrection as described in Luke? Bread and wine. Bread and fish. Broiled fish and honey. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is broiled fish and honey. Next question. What is the passage in Daniel that is interpreted as a prophecy about the ascension to heaven? Daniel 2 verse 44. Daniel 7 verses 13 to 14. Daniel 9 verse 25. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Daniel 7 verses 13 to 14. Next question. What is the biblical reference that describes Thomas's reaction to touching Jesus' wounds? John 20 verses 24 to 29. Luke 24 verses 36 to 43. Mark 16 verses 14 to 18. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is John 20 verses 24 to 29. Next question. How is Jesus' resurrection seen as fulfilling the Jewish feasts of Passover and first fruits? Judgment and mercy. Liberation and renewal. Sacrifice and redemption. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is liberation and renewal. Next question. What were Jesus' words about the forgiveness of sins that he told the disciples after his resurrection? Your faith has saved you. Receive the Holy Spirit. Go and preach the gospel. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is receive the Holy Spirit. Next question. What is the reference that describes the attire of the angels who appeared at the tomb? Matthew 28 verse 3. John 20 verse 12. Luke 24 verse 4. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Luke 24 verse 4. Next question. Who was the first theologian to formulate an explicit doctrine about Jesus' ascension? Augustine, Irenaeus, Origen. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Origen. Next question. Which Old Testament prophecy did Jesus fulfill by entering Jerusalem riding on a donkey? Zechariah 9 verse 9. Isaiah 62 verse 11. Micah 5 verse 2. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Zechariah 9 verse 9. Next question. Glad to have you here. Have you hit like yet? Subscribe to the channel for the next show. And turn on the notification bell. What detail does Luke mention about Jesus' appearance that differentiates his post-resurrection appearances? Shining garments. Visible hands and feet. Eating fish. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is eating fish. Next question. How does Paul describe Jesus' resurrection in relation to Christian hope? First fruits of those who have fallen asleep. Light to the Gentiles. Cornerstone. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is first fruits of those who have fallen asleep. Next question. What symbolic object did Jesus use at the Last Supper to prefigure his death and resurrection? Fish and bread. Bread and wine. Water and wine. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is bread and wine. Next question. What is the reference that mentions the number of people present at Jesus' appearance to more than 500 brothers? 1 Corinthians 15 verse 6. Acts 1 verse 15. Matthew 28 verse 10. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is 1 Corinthians 15 verse 6. Next question. What is the biblical reference that describes Jesus promising the Holy Spirit to the disciples? Luke 24 verse 49. John 14 verses 16 to 17. Acts 1 verse 8. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is John 14 verses 16 to 17. Next question. Who were the two disciples on the road to Emmaus as named in the Gospels? Cleopas and Peter. John and James. Cleopas and another not named. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Cleopas and another not named. Next question. How does the Gospel of Mark originally end according to the oldest manuscripts? With the Ascension? With the resurrection? With the women's fear? I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is with the women's fear. Next question. In what context did Jesus promise the Holy Spirit to the disciples as another comforter? At the Last Supper? After his resurrection? In the Sermon on the Mount? I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is at the Last Supper. Next question. How many days after the resurrection did Jesus ascend to heaven according to the Acts of the Apostles? 40 days? 7 days? 50 days? I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is 40 days. Next question. What is the biblical reference that narrates the first appearance of the resurrected Jesus to Mary Magdalene? Luke 24 verses 1 to 12. Matthew 28 verses 1 to 10. John 20 verses 11 to 18. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is John 20 verses 11 to 18. Next question. What was the Greek name of the field bought with Judas' money related to his role in betraying Jesus? Field of blood? Field of Aceldama? Field of Bethany? I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Field of Aceldama. Next question. What was the time of day when Mary Magdalene visited the tomb and found it empty? At dusk? At dawn? Noon? I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is at dawn. Next question. How many have you gotten right so far? Leave your message and tell us what city you're from. Be sure to check out the pinned comment. What is the relationship between Jesus' ascension and his role as high priest? Judge of the living and the dead. Eternal intercession. Unique sacrifice. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is eternal intercession. Next question. Which psalm did Jesus quote to explain his resurrection to the disciples? Psalm 110 verse 1. Psalm 22 verse 1. Psalm 16 verse 10. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Psalm 16 verse 10. Next question. Who are the two witnesses mentioned in Acts who affirmed Jesus' ascension to heaven? James and Andrew. Peter and John. Angels dressed in white. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is angels dressed in white. Next question. What messianic title did Jesus explicitly claim during his trial before the Sanhedrin? The Christ. King of the Jews. Son of Man. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Son of Man. Next question. What is the theological significance of the statement he ascended? Jesus reigns as king. Jesus intercedes for us. Jesus will return. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Jesus intercedes for us. Next question. What were the Greek words Jesus used to refer to himself when he appeared to the disciples without Thomas? Ego eimi. Kyrios. Rabboni. I know you can do it. Time. And the answer is Ego eimi. Thank you for spending time with us. Your participation is very important. Have you seen the next video recommended for you? Just click on the image that appears on your screen.